Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jonathan Mathis here, the sports judge. Just finished watching the NBA Finals, Game 3. Milwaukee returned home. They returned home to familiar territory. They were down 2 games to none, returning home. And, they like that home cooking. We all know how well they play at home. And they showed up tonight. Giannis has taken the load on his shoulders as he has done throughout this entire series so far. He has, scored tremendously in these finals, and he has been masterful, but the rest of his team has not. Until tonight, he got his supporting cast to help him out, and I think that was the difference in this finals, in this game particularly, and it turned things around for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks, man, they look really, really good tonight. They look like a different team tonight. They didn't look like the team that played the Phoenix Suns in the first 2 games. Giannis was active around the basket. He was moving well without the basketball. He was able to pick his spots. He was able to score inside. He played a more aggressive style of basketball and was able to get to the line, and get the shots, to win this ball game. He scored 41 points in 38 minutes. But Drew Holiday, man, he was amazing tonight. He's a veteran guy. He was brought here for this situation. I think, the Bucks was sold more on his defensive presence alone, but he gave them that offense that they needed tonight. He was 8 of 14 shooting. He had 21 points in 40 minutes of play. He was remarkable. And, he's a great two-way player. He showed that tonight. He defended Devin Booker really well, took him out of his game early, didn't give him much room to score shots. Devin Booker was taken out of the game, rested up, had a chance to rest up. I think he was removed from this game so he could get ready for Game 4. And it was just a remarkable performance by Milwaukee, and the Milwaukee faithful was behind them as well. I mean, it's just amazing to see that the fans are back. I mean, that building was just electric. It was full of electricity inside that building, and then outside, it was thousands of fans outside watching on a big screen. I mean, it was a huge turnout for Milwaukee. They have a really fantastic fan base, one that doesn't give up on their team, one that believes, and this team continues to fight back, claw its way back into series, as we saw tonight. Giannis performed to his expectations. And then how about Bobby Portis being that spark plug off the bench? He gave them 11 points off the bench. He was good tonight. He provided that spark off the bench. Middleton did his thing as well, scoring 18 points, and then he rebounded really well tonight as well. He's another player, particularly, who plays better at home, who has a better game when he's at home as opposed to being on the road. So, I mean, Milwaukee has a chance to tie this series. They're feeling really good about themselves. They have a lot of confidence now. They still have one more game at home before the series goes back to Phoenix. They take care of business at home. They try to go back to Phoenix. They got to at least steal one in Phoenix. It's not going to be very easy because Phoenix plays really well at home as well. But you know what? This was a great all-around performance by the Milwaukee Bucks. This is one that we hadn't seen from them. Their supporting cast had been absent until tonight. You get a lot from guys like Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis. If Bobby Portis, Drew Holiday, and Middleton show up in Game 4, this is going to be the same result, okay? Milwaukee will even up this series if they played like they played tonight. They was just all around a better team. They knew that their backs were up against the wall and that they needed to win this game, because it's difficult to fall into a 3-0 hole and try to come back and win a series. I mean, you rarely see that happen. So Milwaukee knew they had to come back home and take care of business. They knew they had to be more aggressive. They knew they had to get out to a fast start to set the tone early and try to control all 4 quarters of this game, in which they did. They blew it open. They scored 16 straight points late in that third quarter, and they opened up a 22-point lead. From there, it was their game. They never looked back. Phoenix tried to crawl their way back into the game, but they weren't able to, because Milwaukee kept making their shots. They kept getting points when they needed them, and they just, dominated this game tonight. But it was a good effort from everyone in Milwaukee. Great victory. Now the series is 2-1. Phoenix still leads this series. They still have a commanding lead, but that could change Wednesday night. I think the Bucks now will tie it. I had originally said the Phoenix Suns in 5, but I'm not so sure anymore, guys. I'm not so sure. You never know how these series will go. I mean, we give our bold predictions, but we're not always right all the time. It's hard to predict these finals and how these games will go. You got to remember, players can get injured. Anything can happen in a series on any given night, under any circumstances. So it's very difficult to predict. We do our best to do it. It doesn't mean that we are always right or wrong all the time, and it's okay to be wrong. It's just a sports prediction. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off of here now. It was fun chatting with you guys tonight. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got upcoming videos, great sports content coming up for you guys. See you guys soon. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.